Hello and welcome to the Relevance of Now with William Linville. My name is Michael Connell. I'm here with William. Hello, William.
Hi, Michael. How are you, buddy?
Wonderful. How are you?
I am doing great. Thank you for asking.
This is a topic today for us in teaching the marriage of the higher and lower self so we can feel, experience, and be what's truly possible in a body on this planet. And we're going to tune into chapter 4 of your book, Living in a Body on a Planet, Your Divine Abilities, which is about rebuilding your DNA and raising your vibratory structures. When you've talked about our lower levels, and our lower levels have a lot to do with beliefs, judgments, emotions, identities, and then you've talked about our higher levels. Would you describe again the characteristics of our higher levels to start off this podcast?
Yeah, it's your light bodies and it's your greater consciousness. It's the parts of you that are total, complete light. And it's your manifest levels, the parts of you that bring forth manifestations into your life streams for your enjoyment and to open up your heart. And the parts of you that bring forth all sorts of realms of enjoyment, exquisiteness, and bring forth feelings of light, of love, of blissfulness, enjoyment, and plentifulness. It's your light bodies, the parts of you that exist inside of you, but also multidimensionally beyond the physical, that are always within you and around you, waiting for you to welcome them in to purify and divinitize the body structure. As you're welcoming them in, is purifying, divinitizing the physical structure, regenerating, rebuilding it, and even reversing the aging process for your body to go to its optimum health and well-being and homeostasis, like a beautiful machine where everything is working, everything's firing, and working in its fullest potential.
Is there anything our higher states of consciousness, greater consciousness, contemplate anything as good or bad?
No,
What is the state of beyond good and bad?
isness and neutrality. Because the good and bad only exist in the physical realm, and it's all based in judgment.
On page 57 of this chapter 4, you write, you have the ability to rebuild your DNA and to raise your vibratory levels and live in optimal health and well-being. If only you will begin treating the body as the dear friend it is. Learning to treat the body as your friend has everything to do with letting go of belief, identities, and emotions and judgments.
Absolutely.
And then on page 58, it says, when an identity is created, and this could be the same for belief or judgment,
Which is the same thing.
the atomic and subatomic particles begin to fluctuate and function in a whole different way. The result of identifications that you create affects the functionability of your physicality, begins the aging process, and causes the breakdown of your body vehicle. So let's take a couple examples, real life examples. If someone has a belief that because their ancestors had cancer, their DNA has cancer, and so it could be likely that they do.
Absolutely.
What happens actually to the cells, the particles of the body?
What happens is their body starts to fluctuate and take on the potentiality through the genetics of contracting that virus. So it's kind of like genetics. It's like, yeah, I'm going to do this, do that, do that, do that. But you've already got that genetic predisposition that at one time in their life stream, they're going to create that virus in their system. And their system that's obeying that identity eventually will create that symptomology. Because the body is obeying your request.
That's where we really need to see ourselves as creator consciousness impacting the body.
Absolutely.
And over time, in marrying the higher and lower, what you've been sharing with us is the benefit of marrying higher and lower self in relieving yourself of your judgments of yourself and others, emotions, including identity.
Absolutely.
And so, what happens to the body when you believe that in order to be healthy, you have to eat kale, but your body and mind don't like kale?
You create a battle within yourself. So if you eat kale, your body's going to respond to that foliage and it's going to create optimum health and well-being, but you're going to constantly struggle with the mind and the subpsyche. So you're going to be eating it with resentment and your body's going to become tight and it's become tighter and tighter and having trouble processing it because you're battling with it, with that structure, to where your body's eventually going to become like a rock, feeling like a rock in your digestive tract because you're eating it out of resentment rather than joy or enjoyment.
That was a really good description of what happens to our bodies when we're actually feeling. If we were truly feeling, our bodies are telling us what it wants and what it doesn't want, beyond the thinking or belief that this is good for me and this is bad for me.
Exactly.
And we were talking about beliefs that in the evolution of marrying your higher and lower self, there's a process of our lower selves that says, this is good for me. Uh, this is a good thought. This is a good belief. This is a good identity. And there's a process over time that, well, a good belief is better than one that really constricts you, anger or shame or guilt. Those may be lower vibrations than a good belief.
Absolutely.
And at the same time, over time, in marrying your higher and lower self, as you resolve and dissolve lower vibratory level identities, beliefs, and judgments, even good beliefs have some element of reducing the vibratory structure.
Yes. And they feel different.
They'll feel different when your vibratory structure is raised.
Yeah. Because as you start to wake up, you start to shift your beliefs to things that are more pleasant, things that are more constructive. And a lot of dear ones wake up to believing things that are more positively charged rather than negatively charged. And then they end up going to a point where they go beyond the positively charged beliefs and they go beyond having beliefs at all.
And in your book, you have a picture of a DNA strand, a Wilcasso as we call them, and you show some cracking and chipping in the telomere.
Yes, that's the aging process, the youth of vitality chromosomes.
And what causes that cracking of the telomere?
Judgments and identification with emotions and internalization and wear and tear from it all and all the internalization of it all.
Would you share a process with us now to assist us in reclaiming our DNA, rebuilding our DNA, and reclaiming our DNA?
Absolutely, buddy. So, right now, let's all just take a nice, slow, deep breath and bring our consciousness through your heart to inhaling through your nose for the count of 12 or as high as you can go, all the way down through your solar plexus. Hold for the same number and then slowly exhaling through the mouth. Doing that about 3 times and bringing your consciousness through your heart. And then bringing your consciousness from your heart all the way up through your throat, through your third eye, and your pineal and pituitary gland, all the way up through your crown chakra level vortex, through your crown chakra level vortex, up through the mass collective consciousness, through the astral planes of consciousness, all the way to the sun, connecting with the sun, and welcoming forth your higher levels and commanding the reactivation of your DNA, your RNA, and your youth vitality chromosomes and telomere, the end caps of the DNA, and bringing that stream of light, that stream of consciousness, down through the astral planes of consciousness, all the way through the mass collective consciousness, all the way down through your crown chakra level vortex, all the way through your third eye, front, middle, and back. And right there, going into the master cell of consciousness right behind your pineal and pituitary gland, walking into the master cell of consciousness where your DNA and RNA and your youth vitality chromosomes and your telomere reside. Let's command the reactivation of your DNA, and that the new telomere, new end caps for your DNA coming into place, be replaced, where you can start to feel the vibrational frequencies of the new DNA and the new telomere running through your body, and bringing your consciousness now down through your throat, front, middle, and back, down through your heart, front, middle, and back, down through your solar plexus, front, middle, and back, down through your crater chakra level vortex, front, middle, and back, down through your root chakra level vortex, through your pelvic girdle, down through your upper legs, your lower legs, through your feet, bringing your consciousness back up through the heart, asking your body to start vibrating faster and faster, to where you can feel the new DNA vibrating through each and every cell of your body, spiraling and communicating with each and every cell of your body, and each and every cell of your body vibrating faster and faster, and welcoming your higher levels into your body to fully and completely marry and merge with your mind, your body, and your aura, speeding up and opening up, where you can feel your body opening up and vibrating faster and faster. And now, putting your hands in a praying position right in front of your heart, taking another deep breath through your body, in through the nose, hold, and on the exhale, pushing your palms together, pushing your feet into the ground, allowing all of this to integrate permanently. A nice deep sigh, pushing your palms together and your feet into the ground. And how's that feel now, Michael?
Cells are vibrating faster.
Absolutely.
I find it so powerful to know that any cell structure still has greater consciousness in it.
Absolutely.
And so, even though the DNA can have cracks, openings, at the same time, it can be rebuilt.
Totally.
Awesome. Thank you, William.
Absolutely, buddy.
Thank you all for joining us. This is The Relevance of Now with William Linville. Please click subscribe. Join us next time. And namaste.
Namaste.